wanted to give you just a 2-minute rundown about what we did today as we're getting ready for spring. Of course, my wife's been vigorously preparing. We have a whole bunch of seeds and bulbs and corms that are starting. Tons and tons and tons. Sweet peas, all sorts of fun things. Of course, our vegetable gardens up there. Those two blue tarps are covering. Compost on the left, and then the topsoil on the right. This year's topsoil that we just got delivered has quite a bit of clay in it. Anyway, today we planted this fun little sweet pea. We made this little flower bed. They'll climb up there and just be beautiful little flowers. I know it's too close to the siding. The siding was kind of falling apart. The whole barn's kind of collapsing and falling apart. But let me give you a walkthrough about my amazing watering irrigation setup so far. So we installed this earlier this week. So we have a well. Our home is on a well. So we don't pay for water, we just pay for the electricity to pump the water. The well comes up in the backyard, into the house. We have a pressure tank there, and then we have a spigot that runs from the house to here. So here is our adventure of an irrigation system, and let me walk you through this. It didn't start out this complicated. We've kind of added to it over the years. So today I installed this new pressure valve. Right now you can see our pressure is sitting at 40 psi, 43, 4 psi. It's easily adjustable with this. We had a pressure valve in there from last year, and well, suffice it to say, it didn't make it through the winter. So tossed it, put in a new one. This one is toast. Anyway, so here's how the water works. Comes up out of the spigot, on and off here, runs through this long gray hose. I didn't want to cut the hose. I just wanted to connect it just in case we needed to use the hose. We have a whole bunch of this mainline pipe, but I don't have the right fittings, and so I figured just use this hose because it's not currently in use. So right now it is charged, it's pressurized, but we have water runs through the gray hose, comes up through the regulator, runs through this main line, swirls over down into the four spigot separator. So this one is on. This is the one that runs over, goes through this little hole in the barn wall, the door, to this little roll-up hose attachment, so we can water all of these plants without having to drag a hose there or fill up the water buckets that we were doing in the past. Anyway, so this line right here is currently empty. There's no pressure on it. It's not on. But that one runs up to our sprinkler irrigation system. So right now we have 3 zones, and essentially it's quarters of our little farm. It's off right now, and I need to change the batteries. That battery is obviously not showing the right time. But this is all controlled. I can control it through Wi-Fi. So we've got a little jumper right here that connects to our Wi-Fi in the house, not too far away. But then I can turn them on and off. I can program them. It's really pretty cool. But we have 4 zones that we can use. Right now there's only 3 set up. Excuse me. And the other line here, of course, we got an empty one if I ever wanted to turn that on. Like I said, this is charged. We do have water pressure right now. This one runs down, up, and over, swirls around a little bit, and then comes down into the sink. So my original plan was to put a conventional faucet on there, but I haven't done that yet. And so what we just have is this plastic line, and we have a watering hose, watering spout, I guess. So there it is, plenty of water. The draining, this is amazing. The plumbing work, of course, I did myself. It's awesome. This one here in the middle needs a little bit of attention. It tends to leak. As you can see, it doesn't look like it's connected right. So I've got to fix that a little bit, but it only drips just a smidge. Anyway, that's where our little groundhog likes to come in and out. He has a little burrow underneath our cooler here. So let me show you the rest of that drainage here. So the PVC pipe just comes through the wall right here, runs out, and just dumps in the water, or in the grass. The water dumps in the grass over there. So that was my adventure getting this all working today. And then we did that little flower bed that you saw just outside here. So more to come, lots of adventures here on the Emerald Farm homestead. We are hopefully gonna have a banner year this year with our flower crop. So let me show you the 3 zones that we use for irrigation so far. We've got zone 1, which is, this is northeast. That direction is northeast, so this way is north, straight ahead of us. And then we got northwest, and that's zone 2. And then on the other side of the barn, basically right here, that's the southwest, although it's mostly just south. We don't have a southeast field. You can see it over there. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more adventures with the Emerald Farmstead. Thanks.